this matter. Why were these people seated outside the Public Protector's office in the first place?
Well, a very good afternoon to you, Alicia. The reason why the Black Land First movement and supporters have been literally camping outside the Public Protector's office is because they feel that as she winds down her term in office, they need to make a point that they are disappointed, firstly, as black communities, because there is a perceived bias which they accuse her of in terms of prioritizing only high-profile cases that would obviously put her in the public eye. We will, of course, try to get reaction and get comment to these allegations from the Public Protector's office. She's not here, unfortunately, but one of the friends of the court and a veteran human rights lawyer, Mr. Zahiroma, what is the gist of the matter here?
Look, this matter, as I understand it, involves the intervention by the Public Protector of people who were protesting peacefully on a farm owned by a white man. The Public Protector, Thuli Madonsela, intervened. What is striking is that the Public Protector, Ms. Madonsela, publicly announced when interviewed on E-News and other media platforms, she was interviewed as if she's indulging in a fashion parade, and she said that she wants to submit her report regarding her investigation on state capture before her term of office ends. Now, with respect to Ms. Madonsela, her decisions are what is called administrative acts. And if her decision is arbitrary, irrational, then it may be reviewed and set aside. She does not prefer any one good reason why she prefers the investigation into state capture to thousands of other complaints.
But surely, Mr. Omar, if I can jump in there, the new Public Protector will then inherit some of these cases, as officials from the Public Protector's office have confirmed. This has been a long-running matter as well that has been in her office under investigation. So is it not unfair to say that she's only prioritizing one side in terms of investigations?
You see, Black First, Land First are saying, they're saying the enormous backlog in the redistribution of land. The redistribution of land is a constitutional obligation imposed upon our government that our government assumed, as well as education. Now, the Office of the Public Protector's mandate is to investigate non-delivery of constitutional promises contained in our constitution by our government. Education, land, service delivery is all the mandate of the Public Protector. But every issue Thuli Madonsela has given effect to are issues where she's placed in the limelight, and it's apparent that she gives attention to issues that will advance the interests of the previously white privileged. This is what the people on the ground are concerned about. Why does Thuli Madonsela not accept the competence of her successor, Advocate Mngxitama, to investigate, for example, and submit reports regarding the investigation of state capture? That reveals a motive to advance the interests of white capital minority.
Mr. Omar, we're going to have to leave it there. That was Mr. Zahiroma, a seasoned human rights activist and lawyer who is here joining the Black Land First movement as a friend of the court. Of course, we will do our best to try and get a response from the Public Protector, the soon-to-be outgoing Public Protector's office, to see exactly what she thinks about these allegations. Quite some hard-hitting salvos thrown there. I can tell you it's the same in court. And with that, it's back to you in the studio.
A very quick one, Tumola, before I let you go. I mean, have you had anything in terms of the outcome of that petition to have those people removed from the steps of the Public Protector's office? Or are you still waiting judgment?
We're still waiting. As we speak, the court is in session, and the matter that was being debated just before we came out to give you feedback was on the issue of the Public Protector's office and the status of the institution, because Black Land First's attorney arguing that, of course, it's freedom of expression, they have freedom of rights. Black Land First activists and supporters have been camping out there, making sure that they want to ensure that the last few days are not smooth sailing for the Public Protector. So this is the crux that they're arguing. In fact, the magistrate, the judge was very adamant, saying that what's to say people can't gather if they're doing so peacefully. So this is where we are at this stage. Of course, the legal arguments are still going ahead.
Has there been any reaction from the BLF itself, Dumaule? Dumaule, any reaction from the BLF at this stage? All right, it seems like he can't hear me there. That is our reporter. He is live to us from the Pretoria High Court, and he is, Dumaule Motlali, is talking to us about a petition by the Public Protector's Office to have a group of protesters that have been staging a sit-in right outside the Public Protector's Office. We are waiting judgment on that matter, and we'll definitely give it to you live here on News Today if it becomes available.